Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided. Welcome back. This is Jack. All right. Um. So I was originally going to play Warframe, but I feel like crud. And I don't think I'm sick. I honestly don't think I'm sick. I think I was sick a couple days ago. Like I was just nauseous. Um. Or I'm getting over being sick, possibly. What it was is yesterday I was playing VR. Yesterday or the day before, I was playing VR for like a good 3+ hours, and it was I forget the name of the game, but it's basically supposed to be like a VR Dark Souls, and that's not inaccurate. Um, and it goes without saying, I did that for 3+ hours of swinging an imaginary sword over and over and over again for 3 hours, and my whole body, well, my whole upper body, like my shoulders are sore as hell. Um, so we're playing Oxygen Not Included. I was gonna do Warframe, but this is just like my good vibe, feel good game. Now I do have a colony. I'm gonna show you all the colony. We're not playing the colony. Um, I'm gonna start over anyway, just because and I'll be playing it off stream too. So don't be like, oh Jack, you're only gonna play this on stream. No, I'm gonna play this off stream too. This is my game diction. So this is the colony I currently have going. Um, the reason I'm not gonna do this anymore is because I just wanted to do a new one. Uh, do one for stream, and then I'll probably keep playing it anyway. Not to mention there is like new starters that I wasn't playing with. Because we have like the new. Oh, why are these disabled? Why are they disabled? And it's not letting me just start with a. I mean, all right, whatever. I kind of wanted to start on like one of the newer worlds. It's not letting me. Oh wait, you changed that up here. I'm an idiot. All right, so we got the prehistoric world, which is completely new to me, and it's got apparently the crashed satellite off the start, which is a big deal. And the reason that's a big deal is it gives me radiation, which allows me to make some interesting stuff. Then you have the frozen planet, which mostly trying to stay hot is the big deal. But we're going to start with the prehistoric one because that's the brand new one. I have no idea what to do in these worlds. Like when it comes to like the normal worlds, I have a very good idea how to start or what my initial goals need to be. With this, no effing clue. Oh, so my buddy, we're gonna start with just standard. I do have the bionic duplicates, but we're just starting with standard. Anyway, my buddy was just showing me, that there's gonna be some new skins coming out for Marvel Rivals. That's not a bad one, especially with him already having increased excavation. But with her having noodle arms, that's a no. This is what I was kind of wanting. Immune to chilly surroundings. Considering fact we're... Oh, wait, no, we're not starting on that planet. Never mind. Anyway, still good. I like to have a rancher. And preferably a rancher with... Oh, I don't know. The reason why I want a rancher... Farming would be a good one to have off the start. Supplying hole, actually. And the reason why let me explain each one. So a lot of my early strategy does involve I'm gonna have to do research on each here. A lot of my strategy does involve ranching early. So having someone who's dedicated to ranching does help. I would like to have someone who else is cooking, but they love you. Somebody who has excavation. Now the reason why I'm letting them have multiple, because some people I know like, oh no, you have one specialty. It sucks later on. And then researching. Researching is the only one that I allow, because once I got a researcher, that's all they're doing. They're doing nothing else. But once again, I know nothing about the prehistoric planet. Nothing. I don't know anything about the creatures. Apparently there's nickel ore. That's new to me. Like, legitimately, I did not know that. Like, I have done no research. Like, I've seen, like, videos explaining, like, what's in it, but I don't even remember them. What? Okay, I gotta, like, I'm gonna have to stop and, like, look at each one. Efficient nutrition storage. Okay, so this is a food. It actually gives food. Okay, so I'm good to uproot that, because I need to get to that one. That's difficult about that then. I'm not going to worry about... that's food. Sweet. Okay, cool. I can enable auto harvest on that. Milk a bud. Oh! Yeah, and those help things grow. So that's good. That is very good. Right. So what we're going to be doing here is this. I'm going to do one more over for no fucking reason. No, I'm going to do double. And there's a reason for that. Mostly airflow. And then we're going to... Well, let's take a look at these guys. I don't need to pause while I'm reading. Cells for each creature. They give you tough meat. Okay. Do they fight back? Are non-hostile or go vines? Okay. Oh, so I can literally let those vines grow where I'm containing them, and they'll eat it just fine. Okay. And then they will drop meat. If I give them bog jelly, they'll shit out peat. Okay, and peat's really good. It's an energy resource I can use pretty early. And they'll pretty much eat anything to do it. I'm gonna probably do with bog jelly. Corn. Cactus. Okay. I'll probably have to stick with, I don't know what I'll be able to feed them. I'll have to burn that in a second. Burn that bridge. Oh, shit. Oh, that's just a skin for it. Excuse me. What are you? That's a new one. Research portal. That's new. What are you? No database entry. Oh, then we'll have to figure it out. But they've gotten down that far. I'm gonna have them go all the way down anyway. I don't like the fact that I'm gonna have to uproot that, but I have to. Well, I don't have to, but I won't. I could probably go further. I'm not going to. Outhouses. I don't actually care about having wash basins, but I'm going to go ahead and have a wash basin. This is a temporary one anyway. keep looking at some of the new stuff. So that's food. Actus, I'm assuming that's also food. Don't know if this is actually harvestable. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like I could actually... Well, it's basically like the mud something or other. It's just early food that you get for free, and it's garbage. It's always interesting which things they prioritize first. I'm not going to do more than that floor, because I need to get them to have the bathroom done. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and prioritize that as a 6. Because that needs to be done. I don't want them shitting themselves. And the fact that I haven't already done it already annoys me. Oh, like my shoulders. That's one of the big ones. My pecs, not upper pecs. This is gonna sound really weird for me to bring this up. So when it comes to muscle groups, your pecs are actually above up here. So if you have a woman who's done like a lot of lifting, that's why it looks a little weird, because it's not behind the boobs, it's above it. So it does provide lift if they've just done better general workout. But if they've done like bodybuilding levels, that's why it starts looking a little off. That's why you see me like grabbing up here, because that's where the pec actually is. Once again, I know this is like a weird thing to bring up. Let me go ahead and set this to 6 so they get... Ah, fuck. I shouldn't have done it that way. Oh well, my guys will take care of it. I can go ahead and skip this. Early game, I don't like setting it to fast. More or less. I hope they don't shoot. More or less just because of time. I don't care about them falling asleep. It's more of just them... Since I'm not putting, I'm just gonna be doing basic decor. I don't need to do much more than that. This is how I like building my, places. Please tell me you don't have to pee. There, one's done. They can quickly go take a shit. Standing right next to the toilets. You're standing right next to the toilets. You're standing right next to the toilets. All 3 of you are. And there's one for each of you. Oh, good. They went. Like, once again, like, one of my biggest peeves is when they do that. I do know, like, some of the early, like, when this game first came out, some of the early strategies for, like, super colonies involved you basically building, like, a torture place. Of just them constantly, going to town. To get proper research station. I can go ahead and put a floor here. This is going to be oxygen. Portal unlocked. Now I can find out what you do. Eureka, we've decrypted the new buildings that become available. Oh, it's just blast shot. Oh, it's just going to go ahead and show me all the way up into space. Coolsies. I can't get out there. Oh, I have 300 cycles. Okay, that's plenty of time. It would not even hit my column if I built straight down. Either way, that's kind of cool. I'm just gonna seal this off and create proper barracks now. They trapped themselves? Yeah, they did. You know what? Fuck it. He's just gonna go hungry. Maybe wrangled. That's actually a big question. Wrangling. Okay, they can be wrangled. They're alternate variants. That's actually a big deal too. I don't think there is. Oh, look anyway. Yeah, it's just getting food and getting peat, which is the equivalent of like what the hatch do. The hatch are really good at getting coal. That's their big deal. Get the early power station going now. Putting one little small battery. Horribly inefficient to do a bunch of small batteries. Oh, he's still trapped. Does shale do anything, or is that just general construction? Turns into magma, turn into sand, turn into coal. Okay, so it's just general construction. Oh, what are you? Saltwater guys. Getting one of those early. That's good for water. Research done. This will be helpful. They're starting to get their runes done. Oh, and I guess I can go ahead and build my oxygen down here. Go ahead and put a third. I don't usually, but I made that wide enough that I can. I'm gonna eat into my electricity a little bit, but that's not that big of a deal yet. This house is gonna have to be until I get a research station going. Comes with the construction thing, but also has decreased construction speed. I would like the food, but we're gonna go ahead and take you. Because you have farming, but then you also have green thumb. That's actually pretty damn good. Like, you do have science. That's okay. Okay, I'm not gonna actually have you do science. You're gonna be a farmer anyway. I hate that I didn't make this level, and I actually might just ignore that it's on level. Oh, somebody got a skill? Oh, yeah, they already got a skill. If I was smart, I'd go ahead and let them do the research, but no. I'm gonna have Quinn. Yeah, Quinn, you're dedicated to research. So once that's done, that's what you're gonna be doing. gonna hate myself, but I'm gonna do more floor up. Don't judge me. There's one bed missing because I got an extra person. They still haven't done the water yet. But yeah, getting the research done might be. I hate saying more important, but it's not less important. I forgot to tell them to dig that out. Now the research station's up. First thing, get the better batteries, so I can actually build up a power supply. I don't know why they're prioritizing the... Well, I'm not going to question. At least we're getting oxygen now, which we weren't hurting on it anyway. Not that big of a deal. I do need to start building up. This room will eventually get repurposed too. As much as I want to do this, I don't need it right now. Go ahead and grab this. If you're wondering why there's a space, it's so I can destroy that one and put a new one. Hey, Trickster. They're still not doing the water for some reason. Once I can get the, how hot is it? 40? What's the temperature before they start getting burns? Is it gonna tell me? Stress is going up for some reason. That should be safe. Hang on. So that's reasonable. There you go. I played that a long time ago, so I don't remember who specifically John Seed is. There's one of them that you do fight in like an airplane. I do remember that, because specifically that's the one that I killed and then drove him around on my truck. I don't even remember why. Like, I don't know why I decided I'm keeping this corpse. It was just the most random thing that popped in my head. He's the airplane guy? Okay, so then yeah, he's the guy I did it to. Not like we really need that much oxygen. We're already building towards a lot. I'm gonna build a lot. Like, I'm just gonna do that. Because I need to get to the get to space so I can do this. I got like 300 cycles, 300 days. I had Mad Techie with me, so it wasn't that difficult. Like, I honestly sometimes take for granted, like, how good of a team me and Mad Techie are. Because, like, me and him usually don't always need to talk to each other to coordinate. Ah! Sorry, I was trying to turn off a light that's heating me up. We don't often actually have to talk to coordinate, because we've just played so many games together. Yeah. So that's why that fight wasn't that big of a deal to me. Yeah, me and him have played so many games together that like we don't often have to coordinate. We just, yeah, we know what each other's gonna do. I'm very lucky to have a friend like that. All right, hang on. You guys need to fucking do this. I'm tired of you guys not doing the water thing. I'm trying not to free those guys because I'm slightly afraid that they'll try to kill my characters, but need to get over that because it says they're non-hostile. I now have water. Mizu! Go ahead and cut into this. See you when you get back. Oh, once she finishes that research here now, I need to go ahead and do this. Like, it's not that big of a deal, ultimately, the interior decor one, but one, having the light bulb will make a big deal for dumb reasons. And then the being able to put potted plants in there will help too. Oh, I can go ahead and build the supercomputer station, even though there's no point. Because I don't have anybody who knows how to use it yet. Just so I have it. I do eventually also need to dig down and do stuff that way. If nothing else, just to create it. Let me go ahead and set that up too. What this is gonna be is carbon dioxide sink. Because carbon dioxide is heavier, and this game actually does pay attention to that, which is one of the things I really like about this game. You can push all the carbon dioxide down and have a place to treat it. No, I didn't need to pause. I don't have enough water to even consider building the, I forget what it's called. But I do want to eventually get the brine cleaner, because then I'd be able to get a lot of water. I earned a skill point. Yay, I have advanced research now. Just, fuck. No, that was the right person. Cool. Now I can do the advanced research. So the reason I'm doing the light is because just having that light will make the research a little bit faster, if memory serves. If nothing else, it does a morale boost because it turns it into a dedicated room. Eventually I will do it like a giant sweep. I can't bother. I can't bother to do this yet because there's just no reason. Mobile carbon dioxide and polluted water. That actually is helpful. Hoping. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and build that. Because once I get these guys going, I should have plenty of peat. Peat's basically this version of coal, with the added advantages it does get. What the? Oh, sweet squirrels. With the added advantage, it does give me. Yeah, they're non-hostile. Please do. Like research a little bit faster. All right. Get a second researcher going. It's dumb. I admit it. It's gonna be dumb. I'm gonna do it. I don't know why. You just need a Crunchyroll account, motherfucker. Like with the amount of things you buy, like movie-wise, you should have just gotten Crunchyroll because it's free on there. Oh, free once you've got the account. Oh, never mind. You fart frequently, so never mind. Then you would be a better choice because you also later on have piloting, which will help with the other reason I want you. You farming because I'm going to need you for critter ranching later. And you're the new one, so you're my second researcher. Yeah. You can also put it on a temporary card so that it won't. Okay. To me, it's worth it because you get not just that, but a lot of other things. Up to you on that one. I'm not your dad. Alright, so I got that. My whole upper body still fucking hurts. Like, no joke. I'm for real, not for fake. I'm for real. Actually, I need this. No, not that. What do I need? Where's the one that gets rid of... Oh, it's the desalinators all the way over here. Let's get... Yeah, apparently, like, that's, like, the big thing that might turn people away, and then it gets a lot better. Also, hi, cow. No longer allowed in another world, like, the first, like, episode's, like, super big suicide jokes really made me not want to watch it. I powered through it, and it got a bit better. Ugh. Yeah, my whole upper body is just like killing me. So that's why I'm playing this game. I was gonna do Warframe originally, but with the way my body's feeling, I'm like, I just need my good veg out game where I can just turn my brain off. Like even more. Like you're like, wait a minute, you're playing a resource management game. How's this turning your brain off? This is somehow more relaxing than like Warframe. Don't ask. I had to pause it because they were about to build it. I wasn't going to make it one more higher, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I feel sorry for this guy. He's just kind of stuck. And I don't have the ability to do Wrangler yet, so there is some things that are free on Crunchyroll, but a majority of times they're not the not the new stuff. Like you can't watch like the new Apothecary Diary stuff, but you can watch like the original Berserk anime, as an example. As far as I know, there might be more to it than that. I do know, like, if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch their stuff for free, but with ads. Free, but you have Amazon Primes. You're probably using it for other reasons. I'll be done with the barracks soon. You just sail the seas? Yeah. Yo ho ho, a pirate's life for me. I don't do that. There was a time at one point in my life I was, but incidentally it was when I was in the Navy. Or at least one each floor is done. That all those have already been done. This. No. I don't have running water anyway right now. I need to get this going, and then I can create a nice capture of water. I know exactly where I'm gonna do it. Oh, officially, I do not condone the act of being sailing on the seven seas when it comes to content. Officially, that is my official statement. For those those who are those who might have issue with it. Coffee not included. If I was doing this on the Coffee Over Gaming channel, I would 100% be doing that. Incidentally, I got like 2 videos that have done really well. The one where I, the Night Rain one, and then one where I had to defend Ironheart, which I really don't want to. Even in the video, I straight up say, I don't want to talk about this, but y'all are making me do it. Like that one's getting an obscene amount of hate too. Like it's got 17% like, and I'm like, I don't care. 1, that's engagement, but 2, like, remember the TV show was getting review bombed before it even released, so I can't trust anything about that. I even mentioned that too. Once again, I don't need a pause every time I go into research, because it pauses when you go into research. Let's get this done, so I can start building a food place. Ah! Bad idea. I can go ahead and do the roof though. I can't do the floor, but I can do the roof. I don't need that part. Oh, ho, ho, ho. 4th of July? I'll tell y'all right now, I hate the 4th of July. Not because of like anti-patriotic reasons or anything like that. I just hate it because of the goddamn fireworks. For multiple reasons. 1, it's just loud and annoying. 2, Growing up, there was a person who had been my friend, and they spent an obscene amount of money, like doing fireworks shows and stuff as an amateur, just because they wanted to. And like, hey, kudos. Like, that's what you want to do, fine. But after, like, I realized how toxic of a friend they were, um, pretty much anything that associates with them left a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, okay. Like, I want it to be, but there's always assholes firing off fireworks here. So it does annoy me. For those who are wondering, like, if you've seen this before, you're like, Jack, you're being stupid right now. There is a reason. I have never done the prehistoric start. I have no interest. Like, I haven't watched Dan. Like, I legitimately have not. I've seen a couple scenes. Specifically, like, when Granny's fighting Granny. But that's about it. I might have to build a second desalinization thing just because of, like, how long it takes. I'm gonna pretend that I don't. Refinement, desalinization. Just put it there. Because eventually I'll have to dig through that anyway. And until I get until I get a proper power supply going, which will be the peat burner. Get the manual generator going. I should put that pipe much higher up. Who's trapped? Why did you stop to do the plant? I don't want to do the light to sleep. We're actually going to do you, because I can have you do, like, focus on just doing cleaning and shit like that. Supplying, storing, tidying. The occasional operating. Yeah. Well, the fight where Granny's fighting Granny, I thought that was a really ingenious fight. I thought it was really cool. Everybody I know who has watched all of it said they really enjoyed it. So I imagine it is good. I imagine it is good. Me not watching it has nothing to do with like me condemning it or anything like that. It just, I legitimately haven't stopped to do it. Am I doing on food? Hurting on food a little bit. Once they get this going, it'll help. I still feel sorry for this guy. Already got a gap there anyway. Might as well go ahead and put another door. How did you get down? You know what? I don't care anymore. I already ran the water up. Okay. The reason I don't do it through them is I don't like it that way. I haven't watched Andor. Like, I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. You know what? I said it already in my defense of Ironheart, which I didn't want to have to do. I'm burnt out on Star Wars stuff as well. Like, I'm burnt out on superhero stuff and Star Wars stuff. Just burnt out. They need light. Getting research done pretty damn fast, and I'm pretty happy about that. I'd like to learn ranching before I drown that guy. They're able to pollinate that. Let me go ahead and set up auto harvests while I'm not actively dealing with them. Water, what do you give me? Needs bleach stone, so you're irrelevant to me. Gives lettuce, though. Oh no! I fucking love Star Wars. I'm just burnt out on it. Just like I still love superhero stuff, I'm just burnt out on it. Later, Pepe. This should still be a dedicated room. It is. Just with a random creature in it. I want to see what other plants I have I can grow in here. Who are you? Okay, so you're the plant I want when I'm growing, or when I'm taking care of the monsters. Got it. Which case? Oh, okay. Meteor shower. Oh, that's way up in space. I can't deal with that anyway. The only reason I'm not doing this right now... Why are you down there? The only reason I'm not doing this yet... You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and... I wish I hadn't found that yet, because then it... Well, no, never mind. Gives me a good idea how far I am from space. Still a considerable distance. Okay, good. She has a way back down. There. This needs to grow faster because that's what's stopping these guys from growing, is they don't have what they need. Thankfully, these are growing, so I am getting some food. Not much. In fact, I'm going to start hitting trouble soon. I can go ahead and dig this one up. There's no... No way that's getting pollinized anytime soon. I could, if I really need the food, I could go ahead and just kill him. I do hate... It's gonna be a heavy load on that. Let me take a look at what that's looking like. Salinator needs 480. In that case, it'll be this one instead, coming from this route instead. Because this one's going to have a heavy load by itself. That's 480, that's 480, and then this generator down here is going to be pretty big. In fact, that still might burn out that line. I'm not joking. Those two desalinators. Big deal. Almost 900 by itself with both of them running. I might disable one of them. Have it there, but disable it until I get a proper power grid going. I said I wanted to build up, but I've been building to the side this whole time. Mostly because I've been trying to get to this desalinator. I'm really wanting to get that. You have someone who can grill. Please tell me you're happy, or I'll need it. You're almost there. And have it start doing the digging and all that stuff for that. Oh, research. I'm going to pause research first. No, because there's no point. That's why. That's why they haven't been doing that. I'm an idiot. They literally had a wall in the way. Wall of dirt that I hadn't told them to do. Like, why aren't they working on that? Well, that's why. Still not hurting for food just yet. So, go ahead and do this. This will be the upper food. Or at least the starter food. Like, I'm probably going to do a little bit more than this. Yeah, this. Mallow seeds, salt water. You're just medical. You're cooking. And you're really good at it. I keep saying, like, I'm hurting for food, I'm hurting for food. Is Bert the one I was planning on making a critter rancher? Two people who've got farming. Laura. Laura's the other one. And she's the one who wants to critter ranch. How far until you rank up? You're almost there. In that case, couldn't have you be able to do advanced research? That'll speed up the process a bit. Fuck! How bad is it? Wait, can those plants live off of salt water? Because if they can, or do they even need water? Now that I'm looking, I don't think they actually need water. They don't need water. Okay, well, let me actually disconnect it then. Oh, shit. Food's still hurting, but I should be okay. For now. Yeah, see, I've got food growing. As the pollinator actually does its job. Buildings intoned. Once again, all the way up there. I don't care about that. Y'all like streams like this where we're just sitting here vibing, playing this kind of game? Eventually I'll need to be able to do dirty water. Yeah, liquids into... Which later on, that's not a bad one. They're just not... and get all that done. I don't want to, but I'm going to. There's still water I need to mop up. Here's why some of these are pollinated, but some of them are not. Wait. No, it's a rosebush. I need to create a separate schedule, because there's just so many of them that... Hang on. I'm gonna... You know what? Hang on. Schedule... Give everybody like one more dose of downtime. Once everybody's rested, I'll turn it into day, or start switching around the schedules. Which I'm gonna wait until about here. You definitely want to be on the new schedule anyway. Go ahead and switch it. Yeah, some of them are just gonna go back to bed for a minute or two, which... Are you done growing? You're still at 7%. Salt, sand, igneous rock, fossil. Fossil! Fuck you! No, that's a good thing. Still doing good on food. Well, not good. I'm just doing not bad. That's fine if that water drains down. Partly because I'm tired of them stepping over that. There. Once this finishes growing soon. Can this grow faster underwater? Or not underwater, under light? No? Okay. And you guys don't need water at all. Okay, 16 is the one I want to get, and it's on sale too, but it's also rather expensive right now. Leia learned a skill. Are you the one? Yep, you're critter ranching, so I can start doing critter ranching now, which is very important to me. I'm gonna need astronomy fast. Let me check the plant that I want to grow. If it needs water this time. It needs water. Okay. This one does need water. Okay, so I need to go ahead and replace... I probably don't need this much. I probably don't need this much space for it. I'm gonna assume I do need to make a grooming station for them. I don't know if it even works because of how big the creature is, but and we'll keep up the trend of having a ladder that runs through like this. Eventually it'll be a double ladder or a fire pole. The fuck are you? Feather fiber, okay. Produce brine ice. Means I get brine. Oh, they feed on smaller critters. I am not dealing with you. As nice as you sound, I am not dealing with you. Because that means I have to feed other critters to you. And I don't have a consistent way of doing that. And what the heck is the other things? The Daedules. What do you produce for me? Bleach stone. Produce bleach stone for me. And chlorine gas. Well, not bad, just not good. Okay. You guys aren't bad. You guys actually could make something interesting. Have you guys start getting that ready. Make sure. Well, this one I'm going to go ahead and leave disabled. That one doesn't need to be on because the power grid's going to be too bad. 15 plus. I actually own 15 for PlayStation, so I really don't want to rebuy it, especially because I've never actually beaten it. I only get to a certain point, then I get done with it, and then I want to play it again later, and then it's just like, no. Let me at least build this. Because if I build that, then I can at least capture that guy before he drowns. He was difficult to shoot. Who are you talking about? Or did you say that in the wrong chat? I know you watch multiple streams simultaneously. Go ahead and get this digging done. And construction-wise, this needs to be done, plus this. Digging as well. Oh, okay. That was just a jump back to such a previous topic that I didn't connect the dots. I assume that's kind of what you meant, but I wasn't sure. I need that dugout now. Stop fucking around. I have room for one more dupe. I don't have the food for one more dupe, though. We're gonna make some mush bars. I don't like mush bars. But they need to be, it needs to be done. What's the water temperature coming out at? Because I know getting rid of the salt does raise the temperature a little bit. It's gonna eventually be needed, so let's go ahead and put this. That's a little too low. Oh, that won't get us anything. Actually, I don't think he needs that. Yeah, they don't need that. If I can actually deconstruct that. Oops. Make sure there's no... Go ahead and set it up anyway. I temporarily need to do this just to get it out of there, because, like, I don't have somebody who can do the, pipe emptying. I'm not going to do any research. I have too much I need to get done. That'll give me a little food back, actually. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this whole line right here. Fuck. And then I'm just putting salt water back into it. Whatever. I'll deal with that later. Not off the top of my head. I don't remember that. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'll take a look at it later. Get this construction done, at least to the first one, so that one's getting water. Okay. Oh, yeah, back in the day, like, the original series, yeah. Mind you, this is before, like, the true extent of the Joker's insanity was created. This is back when he was just, like, a weird, like, a weird a psychotic trickster kind of villain. So he wasn't like the villain we know now. So like, in all fairness, I'm not gonna say it was bad writing. It just legitimately didn't have that kind of writing ready for it. And plus, a character like the Joker that we know now would not have flown back in the day. Like, would just not have flown. They have no way of hatching it yet. They working their way down? I know I need to work up, but what's intoned? Up, still up there. God damn it. I keep doing that. Bubbles earned a skill. Probably start doing research again. Go ahead and do that. Let's set up for some research. I'm gonna need this. Let's go ahead and start designing. It won't be ready, but we're gonna start designing the power plant. I have to do this part first, and it's stupid. Yeah, the original Independence Day was really good. I did enjoy that as a movie. Oh shit, that's somebody else I need to capture and get him out of there before he starves to death. There's a lot more of those guys than I thought. Can I put one of these in here? Let me cancel this one. No, it's already been, it just got put in there. Just so I can have one of those in there, because they do make all plants grow faster. I'm gonna cancel the upward building for now. There's a very dumb reason I'm doing this. I'm gonna dig up, let that water fall into this reserve. Is that oil? Okay. Once they get done with that, the carbon sink will be built. See, when you get back. Working on that. Oh, they had already finished that research. I wasn't paying attention. There's one thing I do want to build that will help. This is where I'm. This right here. I do have manageable food now. Oh, he doesn't need any food. I don't want. This will be important for later. Coffee pot's fresh. They overcrowded? Yeah. Say again? That's up to you on that. It sounds like they don't have COVID. Now the reason I wanted that is for the for this. Now, if memory serves, that should, quote unquote, should be able to give me oxygen. I just need to get some oxide, which I can quickly just quickly eat that up or cut it up so that I have the oxide, and then at least temporarily. Beat it. I don't need it for long. Research burns in a good way. Good. That area is now getting its own oxygen, because that's one of the issues it's been having. Not to mention there's hydrogen just chilling there. That's the reason why I kept shutting off, is because the person couldn't run for too long because they were just sitting in hydrogen trying to do it. Is this still the same building? Yep, still the same building. I don't need that alert anymore. You can stop telling me. How's my food? Okay, I'm still sitting at about 10k, which for now is not bad. I can manage that. Is there anything else I can make? Let's go ahead and build the grill. I've been putting that off. And then I can go ahead and put a refrigerator. And we'll do the ration. Pretty sure once I get the ration box going, I can probably disconnect the masher from the grid. Once that water is drained, then I can start laying out the design for the thing, for the power grid. And since it's going to be on the far side, actually I should have just done it here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. There is a weird reason I'm doing it this way, and it's deal with it, hashtag deal with it. No, there's an actual reason. It's not just me being stupid. I don't know how fast the peat will burn. Will burn through. This is my first time actually using it. This is their picture. They look like they're going to be much bigger than they actually are. Not going to lie. I canceled this right here and this so they don't get themselves trapped in there, because they're about to. Like, you can see it in their face. They're like, I'm going to trap myself in here and then suffocate. Yay, suffocating! You want to know how I feel about these guys? Alright. So the reason why I'm doing it this way, there's actually less of a reason than you think, now that I'm actually running it through my brain. But there is a reason I do design it like this normally, because once again, like, if this was a normal world, I would have designed it this way with a specific goal in mind of having, like, mushrooms growing down at the bottom, because they produce a shit ton of carbon dioxide. And the mushrooms need the carbon dioxide. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. He did the mash. It was a graveyard smash. This is just a temporary one. I'm going to have to move it later. But I need this sooner rather than later. Doesn't have a... They don't have a water... ability to spit out water. So I don't need... I need mesh, not... not airflow. Because mesh can do both. Cancel this. This. Actually, I don't need to deconstruct it. I think you can just overwrite it. Yeah, you can. Oh, the sconce must have ran out. Nope, okay, it's still going. Carbon dioxide's that bad. I can't just dig down and create a sink because I'm using the, Oh, I have to get this power supply going. Can I cook here? Oh, there we go. And how much mush? Ooh. Check the power line. Because even if everything's running at once, it won't eat it all up. I don't like doing this. I really don't. Food situation's drastically improving now. Gonna end badly, me having one of them be that. Burn that later. I need the power grid going. And bionics operate on a different pattern than everybody else anyway. I'm gonna mass build this here in a second. Let the bionic get some of these going. Stop at the research for a little bit. Check. Is there anything I need? Not at this exact second, so I can probably get away with not doing any research for a little bit. Just so they can get back to work. I do need to get this and this. With them being there, I'm going to be able to get that generator going and get that water processed. Do need to delete this. Put a manual airlock there. Actually, not a manual one. I don't know how to make the other one. Have to research it then. I'm wanting to, but I'm going to have to. Where is the other airlock? The reason I need the other airlock is because then I could put a smart sensor on it. So if it detects water's near it, it'll shut and lock. Once I get the proper power grid done, which I'm doing all that, and this is not even built yet, so. Yeah, but the grid is roughly made. It's not as, it's rough. I'll probably, and it's going to be a garbage grid anyway. I don't think I'll even have enough heat generators going. You know what? Screw it. I'll go ahead and put 2 more on the circuit. I am out of metal ore. Although in hindsight, I'm getting some metal ore just doing this. God, his head's stuck, and I don't know how to process that. Right here is going to be the capture for the dirty water that's going to fall from those machines. Have any food for me to do? I have you completely turned off anyways. That one? Oh, because I needed the door. I can manage that for now. For too long, I'll be able to have, like, the proper toilets going. But I need to get my power supply network going. Down here, I can set up a processor for all the dirty water. Right now, I don't need to worry about it. Set these up for deconstruction. One of the biggest problems people will run into, welcome back, Trickster, when they start doing their own power grid like this, like the high-end power grid. Oh. I need that nickel sooner rather than later. I need to get a smart battery on the line so I can tell it to turn off the generators when they're full. No one's been running the generators, so that's fine. Anyway, one of the problems that people will run into, sorry, my brain turned off, is they will have batteries on the wrong side of the transformer, so it'll just keep damaging itself repeatedly. Because the lines do make a difference. These big-ass ones can hold 20 kilowatts, whereas the little tiny ones can only hold up to 1,000. Have enough. I just need to put the smart battery and then I can feed the smart line to it. Power grid will be pretty much done. Let me change the schedule a little bit for these guys. Let's do bedtime here. They need 6. That way when they're sleeping, they're not how am I doing on... I have some, but not enough to be happy, but I'll worry about that. That'll feed that grid for now. This is me pretty much just turning off the grid. The current grid. Good news is I am getting some of the cobalt back from it. This one will be doing the water down there. Don't have enough for the smart battery yet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just spits it straight to the ground. Which is fine. It sucks, but it's fine. Oh, yeah. Clean up some of these lines. And get some of the nickel back. Nickel back. Now that I got the power generation, all better. I have less to worry. I'm going to put 2 more on the line. Probably not a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then I can let them... I can go back to my major projects. I have a research I need to knock out. Anyway, that's the reason why I wanted them to have a separate sleep pattern than everybody else. Well, they already by default do, they sleep longer, but they have the nighttime sleep is because they glow. And if they're sharing a room with somebody who is not a bot or not a cyborg, it poses issues. Have that terminate there for now. Probably make a door later. I had paused for a very specific reason. Oh, it's built. Every time I place something new, it's placing it at a 6. That's probably one of the reasons I've been having issues. Crowded at 4, so let's bring this down to a 3. I already got rid of the batteries, all I gotta do is this. That'll take me to another planet. I usually don't like doing this, getting the teleporter going, unless I've got the resource teleporter found. I haven't found either of them, but I haven't been paying attention. There's something right there. Chlorine gas vent, which is garbage. I don't need that I know of. Much I want both going, it's not. My power grid's just not good enough yet. Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. You put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Square empty. And food supply is definitely doing mo better. And it's good food too. They shouldn't be crowded anymore. They're still cramped. You know what? Fuck it. I stopped caring. Well, I've pseudo stopped caring. That's sloppy as hell, but it'll work. And then with that going, I'll be able to re-enable this building and be able to process the salt much better. Now that I've got that water situation mo better off, I need to go ahead and redo the bathrooms. Said I was going to. Fortunately, there is no good real estate currently. This was the best real estate. The only other would be to destroy this. Does it have any other purpose? Right. With that gone, then I'll be able to build it right there. If I don't do that wire bridge, it'll combine with the other one and cause major issues. Plumbing. Glad I have this pause so that no one was actively working on that. Had it backwards. There is a trick to this. That I'm not usually good with, and it involves using those bridges. So there's a trick for airlocks. It's called a water lock, and or water airlock, something like that. Anyway, all of them are down. Oh, because I'm pretty sure she took a shit. Fuck, I forgot about that. Plumbing. Gunk extract. Hopefully that just needs a place to put the gunk. Don't think it needs power, but if it does, I have it right next to a, The other thing I need is... Listen? Lubrication station. That I'll need a special location. I haven't researched it yet. I'll probably be calling the stream here in a bit. Pretty sure y'all have gotten extremely bored watching me do this. I fucking love this game and can play for hours, but I'm pretty sure y'all are like, Jack, play something else. I'm doing a lot better on food. There for now. Could do that. I'm thinking about it, but can't. Once that research finishes, then I can put the thing I need. The bionic power. I got enough for a couple more days. Wait, why is he starving? Oh, have I been harvesting their food? Yeah, I have been. Oh, if they starve, I'll have meat. Can they eat anything else? If they can eat anything else, then... Wait, yeah, hatch. Wait, they can eat damn near anything else. Okay, well, in that case, fuck it. Let's put some dirt in there. Which means I do need to put one up there now. Building 6. Finish the research? Yes, you did. Should be under refinement. I almost forgot something. There is a reason to do this, a very big one. Wait, do I have it set to... I have it set to hatch. Fuck. Research booster. I don't need that. I'm taking it anyway. I don't need it. I'm taking it. Bubbles! Super hard digging. High levels of critter ranching. Advanced schematic. Oh, I don't have phyto oil, or, decom leaf. I thought I could turn peat into it, though. Fuck. Means you now have research you gotta do. I don't like it, but there is research you'll now have to do. Where is it? I think it's down here somewhere. No, it's plumbing. Where's plumbing? In here. Surfboard. Yep, ear douche. Actually, that'll do me a lot of good, actually, now that I think of it. Where did I put the medical? I know I put a medical room somewhere. Did I not fully do the piping? Oh, I didn't do the... Yeah, before the bathrooms became an issue. I'll let that run for a little bit. I do need to cut off it going to the left, though. Thought they could get it themselves, but I'm guessing they can't. Thought there was another way to get Phyto oil. I could have sworn there was two ways. Slime in here to there. And does slime not exist? I guess in this map it doesn't, so I'm fudged. Alright, what's the other thing that generates it? Seacomb leaf. This is something I've recently started doing, and it's from Big Brain Time, and that just creates a shorter distance for them to be able to get water. But I could have sworn I'd made an apothecary somewhere else. Why are I not no harvest pending? I told you to harvest. Whatever. Go ahead and starve to death. I've stopped caring. Like, it's now emotionally too much for me to care. I'm almost out to space, and I'm also near these guys, which are really good. I'll be able to make steel pretty easily. I wonder how I'm doing on peat. Why is there no harvest pending? It's actually getting vaguely annoying, not gonna lie. Oh, I have no one who could do medical compounding. Although I think my... Oh, and I have no place set to charge that. Anyway, this is a good place to stop, actually. Oh! Alright, my body feels like garbage. Like, legit feels like garbage. Hope to see y'all next one, if it's later today or not. Depends on how I'm feeling, because then I might do Warframe. We'll see. Anyway, appreciate y'all being here. See y'all in the next one.